Listen to this. Homeland Security officials confirmed yesterday that TSA screeners failed 67 out of 70 tests. That's 96% carried out by Special Department of Homeland Security investigators known as Red Teams as part of a DHS Inspector General review. In one case, an undercover agent had a fake bomb strapped to his back. It set off the metal detector alarm, and the screener couldn't find it. The acting head of the TSA was reassigned late yesterday after this report was released. I'm thinking maybe a whole new career for him, farming, maybe, shepherding, maybe he could be a sheep herder. I'm not kidding you, and I don't say this to mock all the diligent TSA workers and agents and whatever you call them, officials. What are they, officers? TSA officers, I guess. I'm not trying to disparage people who say, man, I've got an important job today. I've got to make sure that nobody with a gun or a weapon or a bomb gets through on my watch. I know there are people like that, but I'm telling you right now, go to just about any airport in America and watch closely the people who are at the TSA checkpoints. And you tell me if every one of the people there have that dedicated, determined attitude. They don't. They're bored. They've done it. It's routine. Thing goes off. I'll give you a perfect example. Very anecdotal. I'll tell you about my story. I have titanium and plastic in my right hip. I've got a metal hip. Ask me how many times it sets off the metal detector. About 50% of the time. Sometimes it goes off, sometimes it doesn't. And please don't give me an explanation. Don't make an excuse for what is obviously a broken system. If I have metal up against my leg, let's just say I had a knife or a gun or something taped to where my hip would be. Please don't tell me that as I walk through the metal, the magnometer or whatever you call the thing officially, sometimes it'll go off, sometimes it won't go off. If half the time my titanium hip sets off the alarm, I don't know, it should always set off the alarm. Not 50% of the time, because that means 50% of the time I could be strolling through there with a metal weapon on my right leg. I mean, it's real simple. This is not brain surgery. And I mean, if your kid got a 50 on a math test, you'd ground him. You'd say you failed. You're not going out this weekend. You're going to study math because you got 50. I'm sorry. This is insanity. Insanity. And at the end of the day, we need to wake up and realize we have a desperately broken, ridiculous system.